What's going on? You're listening to the Waffletop podcast. Myself, Paulo, the biggest talker. So I've got a special guest with me today, known him for a while. Been meaning to get him on for a while, but it hasn't happened, but it has now. Nathan, what are you saying, bro?
Nah, man, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Don't worry. It happens, right? It happens. Yeah. So Nathan, obviously, as you can see, his t-shirt that he's wearing, simplicity. That is his thing, basically. Like, if you see what I'm wearing, I started this because from the idea, to be honest with you, with Nathan and Nick and all of what you lot are doing, is
Yeah.
remember I asked you a while ago. I was
Yeah.
like asking about clothes and that, and I was like, I want to do my own thing. And yeah, bro. But literally, I got one of their tops as well, and yeah, they're sick guys, man. But yeah, tell us about yourself. Obviously, I'll let you do the talking, and yeah.
Wait, about myself, I don't even.
Well, talk to me about simplicity.
Complexity,
Who
yeah.
are they? What are they?
Yeah, basically, we are a design company. So we focus more on branding. So, like logos, brand identity, like flyers, posters, all that kind of stuff. But then we have a little branch off where we can make clothes. So, yeah, we just kind of taken advantage of the branch off really and just started pushing clothing. Just as another way of expressing our creativity, to be honest. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's going all right, to be fair.
How's it been in lockdown though, with everything? Has it been different for you or the same?
You know what? Lockdown has been good for me because before lockdown, I was moving just way too fast. I was just doing everything, and then
Same.
when lockdown came, it gave me a chance to actually just sit down and do nothing. And when I sat down and did nothing, I realized some of the things that I had, and I didn't realize it before. So I'm more grateful.
One second, bro. Mom. Sorry, bro.
That's calm, man. Yeah.
This
So
is this. By the way, just sorry to interrupt you. This is what happens when we record at yard, bro. Just spare voices. It's not professional, but it is what it is.
rules and everything, it happens. Yeah. But yeah, no, I was just saying, I'm more appreciative of things now. So because I've been able to sit down and just relax, and it's allowed me to focus more. So during this lockdown, we've kind of just gone through a little rebrand, to be honest.
Oh, really?
I'm not gonna say too much because we haven't launched it yet, but
Cool.
it's in process at the moment. So we've got new clothes coming, new ideas, and all of that coming. But I just need to make sure everything is done, produced well, and everything before I start talking about it properly. But
No,
yeah,
I hear that. Like you said, don't rush things. You sit down and think about it. Like they've got some. You need to check them out. I'll tag them in this YouTube video anyway, and when I post it on Insta, they'll be tagged there. But yeah, you need to check them out. Their clothing that they've got currently is sick anyway. So, like I said to you, it's yeah, man. And like you said, you do a lot of other things as well. Logos. It's not just clothing. Um, but like what what inspired you to start it, or how long ago did you start doing this?
boy,
With
it's been about 5 years now.
yeah,
About 5 years. Yeah, just started it because I'm a big guy in it. I'm tall, so
yeah.
sometimes I struggle to get clothes in it. And not only struggle to get clothes, I struggle to find clothes that I like. So I thought, you know, I might as well just make. I know what I like. I might as well just make it. So just started from there, and I just started going to like, you know, Nick. Went to his house. I went to CJ's house. Because I don't have a background in this stuff, so I just went to their house. I just used to just sit.
I know of CJ. I don't
Yeah,
know him personally, but I know of him because he used to go to Queensby, so he knows all my brethren
yeah.
from my year there. Yeah.
Bad boy designer there still, but
Yeah.
I used to just sit and I just used to sit behind them and just watch them design. And then every time they'd leave the room, let's say they go toilet or something, I just sneak in and just jump on their computer and try to figure things out. And then when they came back, I'll sit back again. But it just started from there, really.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, man.
YouTube.
Yeah, because obviously I've been in tune with you guys for a while, so I know a load of you anyway that jump on doing what you're doing. But yeah, for people that don't know, obviously they're a jack of all trades, bro. Like that's the only way I can put it. They do bare things. So yeah, I'll tag them in the video there for that part of it. And yeah, just definitely check them out. And give them the time, follow, share it, support. Everyone's talking about just supporting in general right now. I'm an avid person of just supporting, especially people I know, just sharing their things and whatever I can do to help. If it's buying something, or do you know what I mean?
Mm.
So every little helps, whatever it is. But yeah, man, just check them out. I'll tag them in this video, and it will be below as there, down there. I haven't done it yet, but I'm gonna edit that in. It's gonna be down there. But yeah, so yeah, bruv, it's been a bit of a mad couple of weeks. Not gonna lie, correct, bruv. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, 2020 is the shittest year, bruv. Like, I'm not. I'm just gonna be real with you. It's been a disaster.
Wait, you're not lying there.
It's been a disaster, bruv. Like, to be honest with you, I was saying it's. I don't know. Like, I was really optimistic. Come end of 2019, 2020 is gonna be sick. Then second or third month in, we're in lockdown, and I'm just like can't even go nowhere. Like I used to be when I told you, yeah, Box Park in Wembley, I was there, regs, like places like that. I took like I'm never taking advantage of again. I'll tell you that right now, because
Mm.
even little things like that, yeah, like and it's a small thing, but just I don't know, just socializing on a basic level become impossible at one point, bro.
Bro. And that's the stuff that'll mess up your head as well, you know.
Yeah, you need to be
Like,
careful of that. And do you want to know the mad thing? I don't tell many people this year, but I've actually just come up at the end of a load of like mental health and stuff. So I had a lot going on, and I got myself into a really bad place. Had counselling, but imagine. So thankfully I'm okay now. I'm doing better. But towards the end of it, this lockdown come. So I was like, nah, bruv, like so God's just trying to test me, bruv, like real talk. Like he's seen me getting better and he's like, let me just throw something else at you. And but do you know what I'm saying? Like and it will and people have committed suicide. Like I've seen it in the news. Like people just been killing themselves because they can't stay inside. And
it's
well, it's more to it than just staying inside. But obviously, yeah, bruv, I'm not gonna lie to you. If it wasn't for my family and stuff like that, especially now, bro, and even just, I'll probably say social media, bro. Nah, seriously, bro, because people remember, like for time here, people were saying, remember the days when we was out on our bikes cycling when we was younger.
mm,
Now we've literally had to rely on technology through this pandemic most
had
of the time.
true.
Because I've seen all them things there, like even in the weekdays, like Mo Gilligan's lives broke it up a bit when he done his quizzes. I used to watch some of them.
Yeah.
Um,
Tory Lane's his thing.
Tory Lane's, Jesus Christ,
Tory,
what is it? So there was the one with Swabs as well, wasn't it?
yeah.
He
That
owes two. I don't think we're gonna see him for a while. He owes 220 grand now, bro.
let's not speak on that. That's a tough
Nah,
one.
but do you know what? Do you know what? Off them Insta lives, I reckon he'll do that in a one payment. Because, bro, the coverage he had, like the amount of sponsorship he must have got from that, bro.
If he's smart, yeah, he would have
He
got it. But
could.
well, we don't know. You can't assume that stuff,
Now
innit?
you can't assume that, yeah, but and then like obviously, like more recently, towards the I would say end of this pandemic, it feels like the end. I don't know about anyone else, but it feels like there's an end to it now. I didn't really see it before. Now it feels like there's a bit of a light at the end of the tunnel. Then Stormzy goes again, bro.
Mm.
Stormzy's now sent for Chip, apparently.
Yeah, I saw Chucky talking about it. I didn't even look into it
Yeah.
detail.
So he done a song with Tion Wayne's and Tion Wayne and what's her
Um,
name's brother.
Ellie, yeah,
Yeah, that's it. Because he's got a sister in it that
London.
F London, yeah.
Mm.
Um, bruv, like I had to watch the video 10 times over because they're saying there's a small bit where Stormzy's lyrics suggest that he's sending for Chip.
Yeah,
I
right
don't.
at the start of his verse. It's right at the start, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Mm.
I missed it. I missed it. Shit. Yeah. So like, and then from that, but I'm thinking, yeah, cool. Wiley, yeah, he kind of deaded him off, but Wiley's like in his 40s nearly, and I'm not saying that affects your clashing and rapping, but he's not releasing music as often as he probably did when he's younger. So naturally, he's not going to be as sharp, if that makes sense.
Mm. Right.
Whereas you got someone like Chip, who will send 4 videos out in one day, bro. Like he'll just do that. It's different. I don't think he can beat Chip because I think you know what it is with Stormzy. Yeah, I love. I've got there's pros and cons about Stormzy. Like, I think he's a bit industry now, personally. But
Mm.
he's made good music. You can't deny that.
No one can still, no one.
But I was disappointed, like with his recent album, because when I remember him doing an interview and he's like, "There's gonna be bare grime on there and stuff," but it wasn't just grime. It didn't feel like a grime album.
Mm.
I'm a grime fan, so obviously the non-grime music was good. It wasn't rubbish. It was good. You can't say it wasn't. It hit charts and number ones and whatever. But I don't know, bruv. Like when you're talking about
Mm.
clashing, there's no church singers in the background, bruv, and there's no number ones and charts. Do you get what I mean? Like it's literally Chipmunk's just gonna send him bare music, and he'll do double what Stormzy's doing in a day. I think. Will it be quality though? That we have to find out, bro. Because I'm just looking at Chip and Bugsy. When Chip clashed Bugsy, Bugsy gave him a run for his money. Young and didn't even have a chance, bro. Like in my opinion.
Yeah, that's my opinion as well, isn't it? But I'm not a Young'un fan, so it was a bit. I was biased in that one
You know
anyway.
what? Yeah, but do you know what it is? Yeah, I didn't really listen to Young'un. He's a good rapper. He's a good rapper, but I didn't really listen to a lot of his songs. I only heard him when he done stuff with Krept and Conan.
Yes, that's why I'm
Um,
a fan in it. That's the only time.
and the thing is, I tried to put myself as a listener in his shoes because I was sitting there thinking, all right, let me look at it from his point of view and see if I can work out, because I'm not just going to be like a bit like, oh, nah, it's Chipmunk because of what Chipmunk's done. Because there was a time when man was making mad pop tunes that people cussed him about, but obviously he bounced back from it. Not saying he bounced back. I don't think he was ever embarrassed that he done them tunes.
Nah, I mean, them kind of things there open the door for people as well. So,
But then people forget, like, he collabed with Meek Mill, bro.
yeah, Meek Mill, Trey Songz, better people, man. Chris
Yeah,
Brown.
yeah.
He
And at the
opened.
time, three of the biggest artists, arguably still one of them, if not two of them, are big still. I
Mm,
would say Trey Songz. I don't really hear much of him nowadays, but Chris Brown and that are always going to be big. Meek Mill, Chris Brown, Trey Songz will always be a big R&B artist.
yeah.
Um, but I don't know. Obviously, when he come back, he's clashed Bugsy and that was good. People don't like Bugsy. Some people don't like him. But I think you're just looking at his accent too much, because when he raps, he's got a Mancunian accent in it.
Mm.
But he's all right, man. But yeah, like I said to you, like with Stormzy and Chip, that one there could be problems, big problems.
Could be, because I'm not gonna lie. I didn't listen to Stormzy Too Tough either. When he sent for Wiley, what song was it? The Still Disappointed one. He was talking
Yeah,
about his mum. I was like, oh, ooh, I didn't even know he had that in him.
yeah.
Oh, I can't. I'm not gonna count him out, innit?
The thing is, there's a lot of material. Like I don't think Chip will know too much about Stormzy, because I don't think they talk like that. So, like from what I can work out, you never really see them collab. I think they've shared stage before when Stormzy brought Wiley on. Wiley brought Stormzy on when he first blew up, and they were cool. And then Chipmunk was doing, and that was when he done his song "Shut Up."
Yeah,
But
they've done
I don't
couple.
know, huh?
They've done a couple of songs together, so
Yeah, okay, yeah. Because the only thing I'm thinking is, yeah, bruv, there's so many people that have clashed Chip. Like, there's a lot of stuff in the open, and there's a couple of things that have made him, like people have said, and he looks a bit stupid. The only thing I think is Stormzy might exploit that, bruv.
what? That's not really exploiting it because it's already been said. So
Well, I know, but he might put his own spin on it. Or saying that he might know something about Chip. Like, I didn't even know he had it in him to, like you say, Wiley and his mum.
yeah,
Like, bro, I didn't even know that. Like, and my friend that I do the clothing 62 London with, he lives in Brixton.
mm.
So, and he was saying like, yeah, no, about all of that. He's a bit older than me, but he's like in his 30s. But he was saying like, yeah, that there just was a normal back then. So, but then obviously the way he put it, I think to the older fans of grime and that, like everyone said it was all right. I think he won it because Stormzy's got more younger fans. You're talking people that listen to H, and like they're not like big grime artists. So they're just gonna hear Stormzy and go, yeah, he's sick. Whereas I might step back and be a bit like with the clashes. I don't think it was one sided. Him and Wiley.
Well, I'm not gonna. I didn't even listen to Wiley's ones. I don't have.
Do you know what? A lot of people said that because you know you had no visuals.
Yeah, I know they were just on YouTube. I
Like,
just
but
didn't
that's
know.
what I'm saying to you. Like, clashing is different now. See, when you do clashing now, you have to have visuals. Visuals are playing a big part in like how good you sound. So I'm sitting here thinking, obviously, man released like an MP4 on YouTube or MP3, and that was it, and put a link up like he was promoting his Roll Deep stuff that he used to do back in the day. That's how he used to promote his music, innit? But
Mm.
he's older, innit? But Chipmunk's different. Chipmunk's still in that category with, like, he's still young. So I think he'll do visuals and all that sort of thing.
Of course he will, man. Of course he will do them in a day.
But
Ready,
I
innit?
don't know, man. I think we just got to wait and see. I think it'd be a good clash, though. It'd be a good clash.
Yeah, I slightly don't want it to happen, but boy, we'll see. If it does happen, it will be good, innit?
Let me tell you something funny. Yeah, who was it that come out and put a post up one day? This was like 2-3 weeks ago. Gets put one of his old freestyles up on Insta. I must have reposted something or basically said. No, he said, "Don't wake me up because if you wake me up, I'll finish you." I don't know who he was talking to, but he was talking about music. I
See,
was
that's
thinking,
you don't fuck with still. Oh, don't fuck with Get still. I'll say that right now. Don't do that to yourself. It's not.
yeah. So obviously, I reposted like a freestyle he done back in the day. This is pre like molars. He's got like I'm talking raw gets.
Mm.
Um, and then like he reposted it. But what I said on it was, if he doesn't, people are gonna wake him up, and he's gonna come out in 2020 and clash everyone. Bruv, he reposted that on his Insta with that caption. So I'm sitting here thinking, he's probably sitting there thinking, who can I go for? Because Gets don't even need a reason to send for someone. He'll just send. Look
He
what he
don't
done with P Money.
start ones though. He don't normally start them.
No, but he started P Money though.
Did he start at one?
Yeah, I watched an interview on it, and it was like basically P Money was making music with Dot Rotten at the time.
Yeah.
They were all like brethren, and obviously then they all fell out for whatever reason and didn't talk for years. That's why Dot Rotten got rushed in Brixton
Mm-hmm.
because of P Money, I think, and his brethren, or P Money's brethren, not P Money, but his brethren.
Yeah, I think when them two were clashing, I think he said it still.
Yeah, and Dot Rotten, sorry, not Dot Rotten. Yeah, P Money basically said that there was this artist called Gets, and you know when Gets sent for P Money, obviously he was doing it because he knew P Money was coming up like Gets was, and they were like at that level there, like, almost as like a Messi Ronaldo thing in terms of they're gonna clash and meet, or they're gonna paths across. And then I think Gets just didn't like that, so he just sent for it. But that's back in the day, though. That's back in the day. Man's older now. I don't think he'll just send for someone, but if you piss him off, he'll send back.
Yeah, 100%.
Because what was it? Stormzy turned up. Stormzy got to be careful though, because in a couple of his songs, man keeps using "I'm the best in grime." Now people get pissed off with that.
You know what? I don't know if people get pissed off with that anymore. They used to, but I don't know if they do anymore. Because if that was back in the day, people Skepta, everyone would have sent for him. Skepta, Gets, all of them would have sent for him. I don't even care that much anymore. I think they know their position in it, so it's just like, say what you want to say in it. That's what I think it is.
Yeah, but you know what? But as I was saying to my brethren, we said it on a podcast before. There's people that I wouldn't clash. I think obviously Gets being one of them. I've heard Kano's a bit nuts clashing as well, but he's older now, so I don't know what he'd be like now. But I've heard he's nuts clashing. Another one that people write off, Devlin.
Yeah, he'd be
good. I don't know how well he'd do within that group, but he'd be good. And then I think that's it, to be honest. No, who am I missing? I'm missing bare people, bro.
I mean, if Griminal never stopped, like he would be.
Bro, what happened to Griminal?
God knows, man.
You know, I tried to find him on Insta like 3 months ago. I was thinking, bro, this guy must still have Insta. He does, but it's on private now. So it's like you can't even. It's one of them things.
Right, God knows, fam. That guy, he was an animal, fam. An absolute animal, fam. So.
Torture.
He's another one, boy.
Yeah. Do you think Rich could do it still?
Nah, I don't know.
Wretch has gone too soul like on everyone now. Like I think,
in that mind frame, innit? I don't think he needs that kind of energy. So,
nah,
so I think he might just leave that.
Wretch. No, I'm trying to think of anyone else, bro. Before we move on. Nah, I can't.
Max,
Huh?
remember Maxter?
Yeah, of course I remember Maxter. That
Yeah.
guy was like the hype man, bro. He was like what 5'5", but he had a bag of venom in his mouth, bro.
Cold, cold.
He might, I'd say 5'5". He could have been taller than me, bro. But he just looked very short in it. But he had a bag of venom in him that he just used to kill off people.
He was rude, fam. Rude.
All right, let me get your opinion on something. So
Yeah.
I was talking to my brethren about this, bro. Tinchy Strider can clash. Do you think he can still do it, or would people not take him serious because of the pop thing?
I don't even know if I take him. I don't even think it's the pop thing. I just don't take him serious like that. I don't see lyricists like that, innit?
He's gonna bowl up with his 2005 sunglasses, bro, that he used to wear.
Taking a piss, me.
I know what you mean. But yeah, no, I don't think he could do it. Actually, fuck it, no, he can't. He couldn't. He couldn't. I'm trying to think. Anyone else? Nah, bro. That's the main. That's the main lot. I mean, there's loads of artists that could. That I'll probably miss out.
Yeah, like Ice Kid. There's loads of them, but we talk about
Who's
that.
the one who stopped rapping? Was it
Huh?
Ice Kid? Was it Ice Kid? Ice Kid stopped rapping, innit?
Mm,
Going to uni or something.
I don't even know.
I heard it was. Yeah, I heard that he stopped because he come out and done like a one-off song you can find on YouTube. He done it like 3 years ago. But this is after he's graduated from uni, he's like done law and shit.
I swear.
That's what man's on now. So he's not really trying to make music anymore, I don't think. Fair play though. But yeah, bro. I just think, yeah, with regards to Stormzy and Chip, if we get the Chipmunk 2009, who are you? Nah. Nah, he's not. But I don't know. You haven't seen Chip clash like that for a long time. Even Bugsy's one was different. But his thing, I can't run out of bars.
Yeah.
That was hard. So I don't know if he brings that as well. But then Big Nasty, bro, Big Nasty buoyed him off. Do you remember? Baz said,
Yeah.
you know what, Big Nasty, yeah, he's a grime artist, but he can cuss people out of his words and just make people look stupid. He don't even need to rap. What did he say? He goes, "You're there. You want me to take you seriously, but you're sitting in with a boiler room jacket, chilling with Jammer," and he just started busting up. And I think that was Big Nasty's send for Chip. But I've heard Big Nasty's a grime artist as well, mad grime artist.
From way back.
Yeah.
Way back. I swear it's like NAA days or some shit like that. Way back.
But yeah, bro. I think we just gotta wait and see for that one. But have you seen the block party in Church Road?
Boy, I woke up this morning and I just see some shit on Twitter, bro. I just see a pool of people.
Yeah.
So, boy, I didn't even know what was happening until I see a few comments say it was a block party, fam. So,
literally, it's still on Nine Scraps. Their stories, innit? Yeah, still on Nine Scraps' stories. But yeah, man, literally, bruv, I'm telling you, man, like I was just sitting here thinking, like, this is normal for them though, isn't it? Like they do that all the time, block parties.
Yeah, I think they had one a couple of days ago, but if I'm not mistaken, boy, but
They had, it's bad. Nine's Instagram story, they had a helicopter beaming down on them with the lights on, and then like like to go, where Church Road is, like if you go to turn to go into it, that whole main high road when you come out was just bully wagons and police vans. Whole street. Yeah, they were looking to take bare people into custody, bro.
Did they arrest anyone though?
I think they arrested a few people. Like I said to you before, I'm not going to mention names, but what I said to you before the we recorded, from certain people's Instagrams, I saw people getting arrested.
Shit.
Yeah, bro. But then I don't know because they said they're not enforcing the COVID thing anymore, innit? Police are not enforcing it.
You know what? In them situations, there is more hassle than benefit for them, innit? That's why I feel like they're just gonna.
Bro, that's what I'm saying to you. There's no way, like that's carnival numbers.
Yeah.
And for carnival, they need to get police from all over the country to police it. How are they going to get that in one night, bro, in Holston? It's not happening. They can only pull the people that take the exits and people that walk out. They might try and grab a few, but they ain't going to stop everyone from going out, bro.
Nah, exactly. So
Telling you, bro.
I feel like they'll just rather monitor it and see, make sure it's safe, than come in and cause a commotion. It's just, bro, it's just gonna be too much hassle for them to cause a commotion. So.
Bro, there was full on DJ there, decks. They had a mic, an MC for the mic, like, bro, people climbing on top of like the fences just to watch, like it was a concert.
Yardies, fam, proper yardies, fam. Yardies, bro. The man brought it out.
I'm telling you, bro. And then like, yeah, no, it's nuts. I woke up. I seen that yesterday evening before I went to sleep because it happened yesterday, I think. Yeah, and bro, when I tell you, like, like my girlfriend knows a few people that live there, in it, and obviously they were putting up stuff on their snaps, so she was showing me them, and yeah, bro, literally, I was just seeing different snaps and different people's points of views of it. It was bad.
Bruv, it's...
And then you can't enforce lockdown anymore, bro. You can't. Do you know what it is? Yeah, if anyone wants to get onto them, like, blame that block party on Dominic Cummings. If man can go and do 680 miles, they're basically saying, "Nah, fuck you, I'm having a block party, bro." Real talk, bro. Because people are just doing what they want now. And to be honest with you, like, I'm not. I haven't really been one of them people. That there's been busy people in this that have been like, "You shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that." What I've said is, cool. So if you're gonna enforce that, then don't stop. If you're not going to enforce that, my thing was, I wasn't moaning at people. I would say, if you're not going to enforce that, don't stop me from going somewhere if I choose to go somewhere. Not saying I will. I'm sensible, obviously. I'm being careful. But if I wanted to, don't then find me. But you're not going to find 7 man you've seen just, I don't know, bro, or 100 man on the beach. Do you get what I mean? Because there was more people on the beach than there was at block party, and they didn't find no one, bro. So, like, I don't know. I don't think you can social distance in hot weather, bro. Because in England, people go nuts when they see sun.
Bro, I mean, I went Clapham Common the other day, and it was like flipping wireless, like, bro, it was just ram up, fam. But
is it?
It was ram up. But
everyone bringing their own juice.
It was mad still.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's, bro, the government weren't too clear with everything in it, so it just caused bare confusion.
Nah, yeah, Boris come on TV, man started mumbling and he was saying, don't do this, do that, don't do this.
It was confusing. So when there's the confusion there, people are just gonna think, fuck it, man, I'm gonna do what I want anyway, because you lot don't know what you're doing.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna be my own government. And certain areas have their own laws. Church Road, they got their own laws around there, bro. Like Harlesden, like an area, like different areas have their own laws. Who said that? Somebody I've seen on my Twitter said it. I can't remember who it was. This guy called guy from, do you know Grind City, the clothing line?
Yeah, that's my guy. Yeah.
Kojo.
Not him. I know one of the other guys.
Yeah, but yeah. So one of the guys that he put on it, like, them areas have their own laws. So I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Of certain areas have their own laws, because if you look at it, yeah, like, you know, like the small seaside towns and all that sort of thing. You know, police were stopping people from going down there. So, like, the day after Boris said, like, you can go and travel, like, X amount of miles for a beach, but they turned up to these places, police said, turn around, you're not allowed to. So it's like, bruv, like, you're doing one thing and then saying another. So now people are just like, okay, cool, I'm not listening to you or him. I'm just going to do what I want.
Really and truly, I understand little areas having their own kind of laws, like,
especially if there are a lot older people living there, innit?
Yeah, I feel like sometimes the politicians here are too far removed from society to see really what the problems are in it. So it's harder for them to make laws based on what certain people's needs in it. So, I mean, if your laws in your area is not hurting no one and in it, it's impacting you lot properly.
Yeah.
Whatever in it, do you?
That's it. To be honest with you, Rob, it's just, I think most of this has been common sense, bro. Like, with certain things, like, at the end of the day, I don't need to watch an advert to wash my hands. I'll do that anyway, bro. Like,
should be doing. No advert should be telling you to wash your hands. To be honest,
don't worry. For kids, maybe, but for adults, no.
Not even for kids, bro. Your
No,
parents,
I'm talking like 6, 7-year-olds, bro. You have to remind to wash their hands, bro.
their parents should be telling them to wash their hands, bro. What
Yeah,
you
but
mean?
when they're at school, they get a little like
Teachers should be there to tell them. I tell children to wash their
yeah,
hands
but,
all
all
the
right,
time.
yeah, okay. For example, yeah, if you had to do that all day, but you show these man a video and you go, look, watch this, kids. This is what you got to do. It'd be easier, no?
But their attention span is shit either way. They could watch the video and not even pay attention to it.
Yeah, true.
I have to tell them multiple times either way.
Just wash your fucking hands, man. Just that's it. That's it. Just wash your hands. But yeah, bro, it's nuts because I've seen enough things now. Like when everything opens again, and say you go to a bar or something, there's bare man that you see come out the toilets, and you know they don't wash their hands.
Bro, I hate that shit, man. I see it all the time, bro.
Now I'm gonna be looking at them with shame when they do it.
Bro, it's just that's why I never touch the toilet door. I use my foot and
Mm.
swing it open, bro. And I hate that shit, man. I don't understand it.
It's long, innit?
Honestly, just the hygiene is terrible with some people. I just don't get it. And you
Bro,
wonder,
do you remember that place in Shoreditch?
oh, which place?
Bro, do you remember when I seen you in was it Shoreditch? I saw you in
Oh,
George's birthday.
yeah, I know. I know what you're talking about. I don't know. I
Box
forgot.
Park.
Were we at no, we were somewhere before that, and then we were
Yeah, and then we went Box
yeah,
Park,
yeah.
and that room was moving like Church Road, bro, bare packed.
Ram up, yeah.
And then when I went to the toilet, there was a brer in there. So man's come out of the cubicles. He's had the door locked. He's definitely gone for a shit. There was no one in the kissing thing. Yeah, and it's one of them toilets. You know, it's got the high door. So you walk past here, man's standing up. You can hear the trousers jiggling. Man's had a shit in it. But man's walked out, walked straight out the toilet. I was thinking, no, you're nasty. You're actually nasty. And now man's gonna go and order food from Box Bar and eat with the same hands, bro.
You're gonna put me off going to these places, man. I mean, you know it happens, but you just don't think about it, bro. But when you think about it, you don't want to go back now. Like,
It's nuts. It's actually nuts. That's why you know, like when people, like when you go out here and like people bump into you, and you know you get them people who are overly touchy. They're like, "Oh, sorry, bro." I'm just like, "Don't touch me, bro. I do not know where you've been." Like, no disrespect, but
bro, it's fully understandable from when the country's having to tell people to wash their hands. Like, boy, who knows what people was doing before this? Like,
that's what I'm saying to you, bro. I'm telling you, man. But what was I gonna say to you? Completely forgot. 1 second. Something else. Sorry about this.
nah, it's minor, man.
Yeah,
Obviously,
bro. So this one here, been waiting for this one. Save the best till last. Like I done bare polls on this, yeah, and I think I've spoken about this before on like one of the episodes that I've done back time ago, but we never really touched on it. Now I've got other people I'm doing videos with. I just want to get their stance on it, yeah, because mine's just mad straight. But then some people didn't agree with me. I tweeted, should males pay first on dates or be expected to pay first on dates? Even if, and people come back to me and said, yeah, but I like to offer. And some people said, yeah, but men like to offer. And I'm like, no, that's fine. But do you expect him to pay? There's a difference between man offering and expecting.
Yeah. I mean, personally, I don't think you should expect anything, to be honest. Like, go out there and have fun, innit? But for me, if it's, I feel like if it's a mutual kind of thing, then you can split the thing. But if someone's insisting, then more time it's the male that's going to be insisting, bro. Then just let the male pay, and if they want to pay, just let them pay, fam.
Yeah.
Get a free meal out of it, either way, innit?
Yeah.
But yeah, more time. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm lucky because I haven't really had to pay too tough. It's been Dutch split down the middle. So
But that's mad. I've been with my girlfriend for 3 years, and even now we split stuff when we go out. Not all the time. Not all the time. Like sometimes I'll pay for stuff. She'll pay for stuff. But
yeah, it evens out either way after a while, innit?
yeah, exactly. Like I see some people, and like they like I was watching even some clips, and people were saying like we give like, and this is again before because people would jump on me, brother. As soon as I have to word this right, I'm not saying this is all women, yeah. This is what I've seen an opinion of one girl on Twitter who said, like, we give men life. So I was like, cool. What else do you bring to the table? 'Cause if I don't want a baby, then what are you bringing?
You can't use that excuse though.
Yeah,
You,
it's dumb, innit?
you yourself didn't give me life. My mum gave me life. So
No, I think what they meant by that is they give you life as in a baby, if that makes sense. But then what if you don't want a baby, which a lot of people don't? Then what are you bringing to the table? For you to tell me that I've got to pay for everything? Nah, come on, man. That's what I'm saying to you. You've got to get these points and facts straightened up before you start slamming them on the internet, bro.
that's what I'm saying. Go out there without expectations and have fun. More time. Listen, I'll speak for myself. More time. If we go out and you're mad cool, we enjoy, and it's a good vibe, I'll probably offer to pay.
Yeah, so I've done it before, so that's what I'm saying to you. I've offered and I've paid.
It's good. I'm saying so. Just bro, don't go out there with no expectations. Just go out there and enjoy. More time if you enjoy it, bro. The man will probably just.
But I even just touching quickly, I saw a video. I don't know if you've seen it, but so I can't even remember who spoke about it yet. But again, it was on Twitter, I think. I just see mad shit on there. I've only started using Twitter again the last 3 months, bro. Like literally, come back and I just see why I left because that place is dangerous, bro. Like, literally, you can get yourself into some mad arguments on there. Like I have to refrain myself sometimes because it's like, even when you post certain things, yeah. Anyway, I'm going off, but so obviously someone put on there like if our relationship is an investment. So if we then break up, I want my money back. Boy, listen, I want my half back as well then. So we ain't got it. So that's evens. Then we go our separate way. But listen, that's mad. But that ties into what I'm saying because I'm like, but why is everything got to do with money? Like you said, just go out and enjoy yourself. And just, yeah, bro, don't expect bare shit. And this is for men and women, not just females, because there's bare men that would try and take advantage of females for paying and stuff, and they won't pay shit. The men do it as well. There are some men that do that, you know. Bad guys, bro. But there's girls that obviously do it as well. My advice to people is just, bro, yeah, allow it. Allow it, man. Just enjoy yourself. Too much pressure.
Exactly, fam. When you expect shit, it kind of makes you rigid, innit? If you're open-minded, like there's gonna be bare different things that could happen, and they could be good, innit? Like if you've gone into the evening expecting one thing, if the thing doesn't go that way, but this thing happens from it, you're not even gonna appreciate what this is. This whatever happens over here could actually be better than what you expected. But you're rigid in your thoughts. You wanted this to happen.
Yeah.
Boy, like you're not even really appreciating what's really happened, and that fucks things up sometimes, bro. Just and just expect nothing and enjoy yourself, man.
Trust me, bro. But yeah, bro. I think that's where we conclude today, bro. What was I gonna say to you? Thank you for finally jumping on. When we go back to studio, we'll have to do a proper one because this is just like Zoom, bro.
Hopefully, again, the plans that I was talking about before would have started.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying. Tell people where they can find you, your socials, your Simplicity socials. Yeah.
My socials personally are bloody Shane at Shane Demetrius, so ShaneDemetrius, and then you can find Simplexity at Simplexity CC, so SIMPLEXITYCC, and that's on Insta and
it's on Insta and
Twitter as well.
Yeah, for people that are a bit slow, bruv. Even when man's got it out there, he's got it on a t-shirt for you there as well. So if it's the same as a t-shirt, because some people will be like, I didn't hear him. Yeah, it's there, bruv. It's there. No excuses.
Mix of simple and complex, innit? You get that, you'll remember it,
innit? Yeah. No, I hear that, man. But yeah, socials for us, obviously, Waffletop PC is our Instagram, was our podcast account. Mine is Paulo A Fernandoy. It's a long one, bro. PAULO FERNANDOY. And then obviously for Twitter, Facebook. Waffletop Podcast, YouTube Waffletop Podcast, and then SoundCloud and Spotify as well. It's the same thing, Waffletop Podcast. Yeah, I've been Paulo, the biggest talker. Nathan, thank you very much for joining today.
Oh my God.
And yeah, this is the latest episode of the podcast, and we're out.